Happy Sunday, traders. We're seeing some heavy selling in the crypto market. There's over 200 billion worth of crypto wiped out in 2 days. Is it a good time to buy the dip, or is it a signal of a bearish market starting? We'll explain more during this video. Stay tuned. Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Jake from Simple Elite Traders. My aim for the channel is to simplify the financial market by using technical analysis. We'll also share our insight and teach you how to use our trading system so you can profit from it. If you guys would like to follow our trade and learn more about the market, you can join our supported community. I'll drop the link in the description, or if you're watching it from Instagram, the link will be on our bio. We're offering this for free for a short period of time, so I think you should check it out. Thank you. Okay, so every Sunday I spend 2 hours of my time, 3 hours of my time just to plan my trading opportunity ahead. So you should consider doing that, because it's much better to plan while the market is off. So, so you're not impacting by the movement. So this is my rough plan on that. I won't read it word for word, but I'll go through that quickly with you guys. I am going to start off with the cryptocurrency market. So on Friday, we saw some selling, and then Saturday morning, UK time, is where the heavy selling gone to around 42,000 US dollar. Obviously now we can see price is, not selling anymore, so the selling momentum has eased a bit. However, I certainly don't think it is a good time to buy the dip. Reason being is if price action hasn't been particularly that bullish around this sort of period anyway. Okay, I really said last week we need to clear off this and then go above 60k and continue, and it did the opposite. So certainly price action is not bullish on daily. Even when you look at a bigger time frame, yes, we have been trending monthly. We have been trending for a long time. So now, boom, and that big rejection now. So we're seeing 2 months kind of bearish at the moment. Well, that's November, December is just starting. So, I mean, that structure to me doesn't look bullish at all. Dropping down to weekly, you can clearly see the 68,000 area is our all-time high. Last time was around 66, so we briefly broke it and then came back lower. This could be forming a head and shoulder pattern, so that could be the left, that could be the head, and that could be the right shoulder forming, right? So watch out for that. I am short term. I mean, I'm not 100% bearish. I'm not really going to short Bitcoin or and such, but certainly I'm not as aggressive to plan thinking that may go to 100k. I'm in defensive mode at the moment, just because, like I said last week, price should stay above the 53k, now broken through. All right, so that's the key area that's broken through at the moment. So I really like to see price come back in and then break above the 53k. However, I will be watching around the 60k area. If it shows any rejection, I could be protecting my asset from then, because that ultimately, the 60k, if you look at weekly chart, that could be what I just discussed earlier, the right shoulder. This could be the right shoulder. All right, so price could do that and drop below. That could happen, but obviously you really need to watch the 53k. If it's obviously if it break through the 60, great, we are still bullish, but putting the price action in consideration, this does not bullish to me. So be mindful that the price has gone from 4,000 odd to 60 something since 2020. So we're expecting a correction sometime in 2022. It could still happen, but it can also come early as well. So this is my view on Bitcoin at the moment. So let's move on to Ethereum. So Ethereum, we're going to start off with the weekly chart. Obviously, price bullish and come back. When you see that, when it retraces for phase 2 around this area, price should just go. Okay. So that's the last period in September to October. So obviously we took the opportunity to buy in around this area 2000, late 2000, 3000 area. So it's great. I bought some around here as well. So I'm still in profit. However, the current price action here, just gonna zoom in a bit. You can see we had the phase 2, which is okay around this area here, November. We certainly don't want to see that in December. All right, so spike down in that. It's fine, fan support. We're back above the 4,000. So short term, the selling momentum has eased off. That's okay. However, it's similar, like if Bitcoin can't hold, then Ethereum would be a matter. So yeah, certainly daily chart, you can see big rejection, now back above 4,000. Let's see if price can break this 4,200 and continue to go again. So this is quite important that we see price break above 4,200 and then continue to go higher. The rest of the crypto market, I'm not gonna spend too much time because everything looks selling momentum is quite strong the last 2 days. So I will use Bitcoin and Ethereum as my guide. Okay, moving on to stock indices. Right, I'm gonna start off with S&P 500, a weekly chart. Price obviously in phase 2 at the moment, so we are correcting. That's fine. I'm really looking at this bottom channel around the 4,550 area to take it long again, probably back to 4,800, and we shall see. We have been trading in this channel for a while. Okay, so if price come here and break below this channel, we could see a bigger correction. So we'll obviously analyze that when that happens. But short term, I am still bullish. I'm still aiming for a Santa Claus rally. Dropping down to daily, you'll see a clearer picture. You can see last time when it retraced back to the bottom channel around here in October time, bounce, strong bullish move. So I'm expecting that. You can see I draw a circle in there, 4,450 area, coincide with this S2. You're right. If it's a monthly pivot support level 2, which is very, very significant. Let me show you why. Because in history, it's hardly broken through. See, last time we touched that is in well, that was September 1. October touched it and then it bounced off. So I'm expecting price from this area would draw attention to buyers. So I'm happy to go long on indices to around 4,800. Okay, moving on to Nasdaq. So on Nasdaq, we're still seeing the price action trading within this range, was quite similar to S&P 500, right? The last couple of times when we touched the bottom channel, it bounced back up, also coincide with the 20 weekly EMAs that, works really well. So it's coming to that area now, also coincide with the monthly pivot S2. Dropping down to a daily, you see a clearer picture. Is multiple sort of a trend line support could draw attention to buyers. So I will be looking around this 15,200 area to go long. Perhaps probably around this 16,600 area to take profit, but I certainly will take some profit before Christmas anyway. All right. So put into consideration that I'm expecting a bounce on the stock indice. I'm also expecting a bounce in cryptocurrency. Whether that will be as bullish as I predicted earlier of the year, probably not. But I'm expecting a bounce in indice and crypto anyway. Okay, moving on to the currency side. Dollar index is still in daily phase 2. Okay, so it's not the best price action. We try to go back to phase 1 and now we show a doji bar on Friday. I expect price will come back to this pivot level. I believe is 95.50 area. Yep. Yeah. Make a double bottom and then I shall look for other dollar pairs to either buy the dollar against that with. So top of my list is euro dollar because euro has been weak. So I would like to sell the euro. Daily also coincide with a down channel there. So the trend line you can see coincide with the monthly pivot. So around the 113.774, something like that, around this area. So made a double top and I'll take it short again. How low can it be? I mean, certainly take some profit at the last daily low and leave some, maybe even aim to a lower area around the sort of 1.1 area. So we shall see anyway how price develops. So that's top of my list. Another pair that I want to show you is Australian dollar, US dollar is now drawing to a very significant support level. You can see loads of interaction around this 70 area. Okay, Friday obviously big selling, but taking consideration on this trend, it's just excellent if you got caught some on this area. Okay, but this is a area that I'll see people take profit and potentially taking reversal back up, maybe back to this monthly pivot, and we shall see. May take a short right there. For people don't know, Australian dollar has a strong correlation with the stock indice. So if I will use that as a reference, so I would like to see a bounce on Australian dollar on Monday, and then some turnaround. Maybe we're still going to see a little bit of selling on indice on Monday and turn around Tuesday. So, but I'll use that as a reference. It's too bearish for me to take reversal. I'm not a reversal trader. I'm a trend trader. So I will follow the trend, but I'll use it as a reference to go long on indice. Okay. Another pairs that I want to show you on Forex is the dollar yen. Okay, so dollar yen, let's go to a weekly chart first. Multiple things that I want to point out. We are on a weekly uptrend, undeniable. Okay, so I would still happy to look for a long opportunity. I know there is some some sort of heavier selling, so a little bit of break of trend on daily, but weekly is bigger time frame. I'm happy to use that as my guide to look for long opportunity. At the moment, price action is not the greatest. Yes, we are finding a little bit of support right here. However, like I said, we may sort of see a little bit more selling on indice on Monday. So wouldn't surprise me. Tomorrow, yen will gain a little bit more to around this area. So the 112 area. If it is much easier to go long from this area to perhaps something like that, to take some profit, 114. Take some profit before Christmas, could it go higher? Let's see how it works, but still good reward to risk around this area if you use a smaller time frame to get in. Another option would be option 2 is to clear off this short-term resistance on hourly and then take a retest. So you can see the draw. I draw a trend line there. It's not the nicest price action. I tried a couple of times to break this channel, but it couldn't come back down here. So Option 1 is go lower to 112. Option 2 is clear this mess. Come back, stay above here. I'll take a long back to this area here. Okay, so that's all for me on the currency side. You know, you could consider to take Aussie yen maybe to go long, because Aussie is actually in a strong support level, and I want to sell the Japanese yen, so that's another option. But my preference would be to sell the euro and sell the yen against the dollar. Okay, the final one that I want to share is oil. Right, weekly chart. Okay, we can see weekly has been in a strong bullish uptrend. One thing I don't like about it is this. This phase 2 on the weekly is very strong. Can you see from previously? Let me just clear this off. Previously, when a strong uptrend, and then boom, from here, you can see when the weekly become the momentum weekly phase to become stronger. This happened. All right, so could we have the same? Don't know, we shall see. However, you know, at the moment, I'm still happy to look for long position because we are at a support level, very strong support level. But certainly, I will be aware that this could be another head and shoulder. So if I'm going to take any long position, I will be out around this area, which is around the 76. I'll drop down to daily to show you what I see clearer where my target would be. So yep, you can see on the trend line we are on a support level, very strong support level. Price has been stalling around here. All right, so this 76 above 75 was, you know, loads of interaction here. Okay, so if I'm going to take any long position, that will be my target, and I may consider to take it short after. I may, but let's see how price developed anyway. Okay, so short term, I would like to go long. However, price is not quite ready yet. You know, you can see some buy try and then fail on Friday, dropping down to hourly. As we really need to see this 69.40 area clear off first. All right, whether it's straight clear off strongly and then come back to here, or even maybe here 67. We shall see how it works. So first I need to see this 69.40 clear off first before I will look for a position to go long. Okay, so that's my plan for oil, but it's very, very important that we see what the indices do in the next couple of days, and also Ethereum needs to continue to hold this area, not dropping lower, for me to make the final decision on crypto market. Okay, as always, if you have any question, drop us a comment. We'll do our very best to help you. Otherwise, we'll catch up again on Tuesday. Thank you.